Okay, so I'm rehydrating here. Look at that. Oh, look at that. There's my Perrier water, which is very, very nice. And Salamat Muff. And we're here at Salon de Thé in Ecoland. We're having some lunch. Waiting for a friend of mine called Andrew, who's from Omok. He's here for a couple of weeks. His partner's coming down. But anyway, I haven't done some vlogs because I've been running around trying to get this information to close my estate back in the UK. So if you're a foreigner and you come to the Philippines, some of you guys will turn around and say, oh, I need to keep a house in America, or I need to keep a house in London, or I need to keep a house here, or I need to keep a house here. Remember that when you keep a house, it's an asset. When you have an asset, you have a liability to pay tax in that country. If you're a tightwad like me and you don't want to pay tax, you get rid of all your assets and you move your asset somewhere else. And that's what I did in 2018. So in that period of time, my mum's passed away last year, and I used her address as a postal address. Now I'm closing down the accounts I got in the UK, and we live in this digital world, which I do find quite strange. So I want to close my bank account in the UK, but I can't close it down digitally or electronically. I have to turn around and go back to the bank in the UK and close the account personally. So I turned around and I contacted the UK, and they turned around and said, well, the law has changed. I'm only allowed to draw out, if you have a bank account in the UK, you're only allowed to draw out a maximum between £250 and £500 a day in cash. Everything else has to be electronically on card. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, yeah, no problem at all. I'm not going to be drawing any money out. Can I close my account down? This is it. Okay. This is where modern living and modern technology is a bag of testicles. That's all I can say. So, to close my bank account in the UK, I need to return to the UK to close the account. Okay? Now, what I need is, because I'm going to be changing information on the account, I need to produce my mum's death certificate, and I need to produce a sale of agreement on the property that my bank account is registered as my address. What a load of double testicles is that? So I've been having this conversation and I need to go back. So it's coming to Annie's graduation, it's coming to her end of the year, and I need to go back to the UK. However, the attorney that I turned around and is sorting the account out sent me some paperwork, and that paperwork, even though I've submitted my visa before, my passport before, and my other documentation before, I need to submit that passport information again. So, point one, I need to do a valid passport. That's okay. Point two, I need to turn around and give a valid address in the Philippines, because I can't use the address in the UK because it's frozen. They're very, very quick to close addresses on your bank account, but they're not quick enough to turn around and advise you. The next one, I need a ID, government ID. So I don't have an ID card, so I can't supply it. But I have a passport, but a passport isn't good enough, even though it's on the list at number 1, valid passport. But my valid passport gives all the information. It gives me my biometrics, gives everything. So anyway, point 4, I need to supply a driving license. Well, as you guys know, I don't have a UK driving license, because I can't see. Why would I get a driving license and drive a car? So, next one is I need armed forces ID, or I need military ID, and that's in the top A. They've got to be supplied. Well, I don't have half of it. Now, point B in this piece of paper is you've got to tick it all and then attach the paperwork. So in point B, I've got to have bank statements from when I first moved to the Philippines. Why? I can't get the bank statements because you frozen my bank account. So how am I supposed to get the bank account when you've frozen it? Or you'll have to come back. I said, okay. Point 2, I need electoral registry. Well, I don't have that, so they're not getting that. Point C is I need a bank account that is active that I can pay money into from the UK, which I have. Then they turned around and they said they want statements of my tax and my inland revenue payments for the last 3 months and backwards. So last 3 to 2018 inland revenue. So I turned around and said, well, I can't produce that because I don't pay tax in the UK. I pay tax in the Philippines. Well, you need to turn around and go. And I turned around and said, yeah, I can do that. But it doesn't say on the sheet tax BIR in the Philippines. It says, so it turns around and says pension payment tax from the UK. Well, I can't supply that. And then when I spoke to the guy, it's taken me nearly 3 weeks to get through to the guy. When I spoke to the guy, I turned around and I said to him, I said, the question I want to ask you, you're going to be paying me money from my mum's estate to the Philippines. I'm going to pay that into this bank account, but you want a tax declaration on the bank account that doesn't have any money in it. So how can I give you a tax declaration on a bank account that doesn't have any money because you've not put money into the bank account in the first place? Well, that's a problem. No, your form is not set up. It's set up generically for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people, not taking into account if you live overseas and you're the beneficiary of an inheritance, you're asking for all this gobbledygook stuff I need to supply. I can't supply you the tax information. When you pay the money into the bank account, I will pay you, I will send you a message of what tax I pay in the Philippines on that inheritance in the Philippines. Anyway, so I went down to the bank today because the bank have asking me questions about my bank account, HSBC, so that's okay, no problem at all. And then at the beginning of this week, I got a message from HMRC, which is His Majesty's Revenue and Customs, which is the English BIR, turning around and saying to me that I needed to fill out this paperwork, and it's in a Dropbox. I can't access a Dropbox because the paperwork is being sent to an email address that's UK, not Filipino. So I've tried 6 times this week to ring HMRC, and the telephone number that's on gov.uk doesn't work. Oh, it does work, it just keeps ringing because there's nobody in that office. So I can't complete the paperwork. So I printed off the paperwork today, a little bit like that, turning around and saying I'm unable to access HMRC tax folder, unable to complete paperwork that you've actually sent to me. Please contact my attorney with all of my current legislative information and documentation that I've been requested by the attorney to supply. Passport, driving licence and all of that, which is exactly what HMRC are going to be asking because they want to tax the money, my inheritance money that's going to be paid to me here. So at the end of the day, it's a bugger's muddle, and it's still a mess. Now, after I've done all that, I need to go and notarise all this paperwork at an attorney and then send it on Monday. And I've got to get, at the moment, I'm on 26 pages of information to be notarised. Put it in an envelope, recorded delivery, send it to the attorney, and then it can be sorted out. Now, my mum passed away in 2025 in March, and it's 2026, and we're still not got it sorted out. But the HMRC have sent me messages, because I think it's on AI, and I've had about 7 or 8 messages in the last week about my account and the Dropbox, and I keep trying to contact them. So when I spoke to the attorney, all the documentation that I have to complete, notarise, get this, cannot be emailed or put in a Dropbox and sent to my attorney. It has to be physical. It has to be a hard copy. So what's all this crap, all this testicle that you've got to turn around and be on electronic ID? Why have you got to be, everything's got to be electronic? I can't close my bank account electronically. I have to do it manually. I have to go and see HMRC, not electronically, manually. I have to turn around and do all the paperwork manually, not electronic. It all has to be notarized, but it's still manual. And I find it absolutely bizarre that they're shoving this technology crap down your throat, yeah? And everything has to be manual. My bank statements have to be manual. They have to be printed out. They can't be electronic. Have you tried getting bank statements from any bank going back 9 years? There's a price. For every page, there is a price. Cost you. So I turned around and said, no, I don't have a bank account. You've frozen it. So I've got my frozen bank account. I can't get anything out of. Can't get money, and I can't get my statement. I've got a new bank account here that the money's going to be paid into, but they want me to turn around, the UK want me to turn around and tell them how much tax I'm paid on that bank account. But that bank account's only 2 months old, because I have to have the bank account to get the money from the UK. I can't pay the money from the inheritance into my UK account, because my UK account is frozen. Complicated, isn't it? And what do I want? I want a simple life, a simple life. And he's eating. He's going to say to me in a minute, I like that. Can you have another one?
I think so.
Yeah, going to have 2 bowls of pasta today. Anyway, I'm waiting for my chicken and artichoke salad. I'm going to enjoy that. But anyway, I'm going to post this vlog, and I'm also going to post a vlog about the impact of the oil crisis and stuff like that. The taxis in the Philippines at the moment, they're not putting on AC. They're driving the long route round. There's loads of people in the malls now because they don't want to be at home, using the AC and using the fan because they don't have any money. It's becoming quite difficult sometimes. But today, and you'll like this, Annie thought it was quite amusing, but I became... Oh man, thank you very much. So this morning, no, artichoke? Yeah, not complete that. So I was in French bakery at a Brise Mal today, and I'm a stud muffin. I'm a toy boy.
The chicken artichoke fish.
Okay.
Enjoy your meal.
Thank you, Mum. Chicken and artichoke quiche. So, an 82-year-old woman was asking me questions today. Am I married? Do I have a partner? Do I live in the Philippines? Am I looking for a partner? 82. 82.
She doesn't even look at me.
I'm a toy boy. I'm a toy boy. Unbelievable. I'm 68 and I scored with an 82-year-old woman. Annie finds it amusing. You can hear her laughing. She's going. The woman would not look at Annie. She just kept asking me questions. She looked good. She was fit, but too young for me. I'm looking for somebody older. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, guys. Living in the Philippines, it's fun. Take care.